Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
So in the last lecture, we have discussed about limit superior and limit inferior of a sequence. So what is limit superior? Shreyansh. So recall this thing. Uh, if xn is a bounded sequence, then limit superior of sequence xn is given by, it is defined as infimum of supremum of xk, k greater than or equals to n, infimum over n. This is also be defined as limit n tends to infinity, supremum of k greater than or equals to n xk. So this is the definition of limit superior. Now limit inferior of a sequence is defined as supremum over n, infimum k greater than or equals to n xk. It is equal to limit n tends to infinity, infimum of xk, k greater than or equals to n. So this is the definition of limit inferior, and this is limit superior. So in the previous lecture we have defined these definitions and we have discussed some examples. We have found actually we have found limit inferior and limit superior for many sequences. Okay, so now today we will discuss some results based on limit superior and limit inferior. In short, they are also known as lim sup and lim inf. Okay, so before proving the result, let me note down certain thing. Let A and B be two bounded subset B non-empty bounded subsets of R. Okay, then we understand that A plus B uh, is equal to set of all elements small a plus small b, where A belongs to A and B belongs to B. This is the definition of A plus B. A plus B, where A belongs to A and B belongs to B. Then A plus B is also bounded, and supremum LUB of A plus B is less than or equal to LUB of A plus LUB of B. So this is the result that we have discussed in the last lecture. In the not last lecture, in the previous chapter, last chapter. Okay, so we will use this result later on. Okay, then this, let me say this to be 1. A subset of B, assume that both are subsets of R and both are bounded. Let me assume that. Then supremum of A is less than or equal to supremum of B. If A is a subset of B, then this is the result. And second one is this: infimum of B less than or equal to infimum of A. So the set which is smaller, it has a larger inferior. See, look at this. A is a subset of B. And infimum of B is smaller than infimum of A. And supremum of A is less than or equal to supremum of B. So this is the result that we will use. Okay. Then supremum of alpha A this is equal to alpha times supremum of A if alpha greater than or equals to 0, and alpha times infimum of A if alpha is less than 0. Similarly, if I put here infimum of alpha, then alpha times infimum of A if alpha is positive, and alpha times supremum of A if alpha is negative. So the next remark is this: infimum of alpha A is equal to alpha times infimum of A and alpha times supremum of A if alpha is less than 0. Then we will use this notation: R hash is equal to R union minus infinity union infinity plus infinity. This is known as extended real value system. We have used extended real value system to define limit superior and limit inferior. Okay, so these are the remarks we will use in this theorem. Let me state the theorem. What does it tells us? Let xn and yn be real sequences. Then xn and yn be real. Let me assume that bounded sequences. Then prove the following. First one is this: infimum of xn less than or equal to lim in xn, which is less than or equal to lim sup xn less than or equal to supremum of xn. B, lim sup is sub-additive. That is lim sup of xn plus yn less than or equal to lim sup of xn plus lim sup of y. And C, before C, let me, lim inf is super additive. That is lim inf of xn plus yn is always greater than or equals to lim inf of xn plus lim inf of y. Next one is this: lim sup is positive homogeneous function. That is lim sup of alpha xn is equal to alpha times lim sup of xn, alpha times lim inf of xn if alpha is greater than or equals to 0 and if alpha is less than 0. Okay, so lim sup is positive homogeneous function. Okay, so in particular lim sup of minus xn is equal to minus of lim inf of xn. If you bring this minus sign outside, then lim sup is converted into lim inf. This is what this is. Next one is this: if xn less than or equal to yn, then lim sup of xn less than or equal to lim sup of yn and lim inf of okay. So I think let's prove one by one. So first of all let me prove A. In A, I want to prove this. What is my claim? I want to prove this inequality, okay? Infimum of xn less than or equal to lim inf xn lim sup of xn less than or equal to supremum of xn. This is our claim. So we will prove one by one inequality, okay? Actually, there are three inequalities that we should show: this, and this. So first of all, let me prove this inequality. Infimum of xn, okay, is less than or equal to lim inf of xn. Actually, no, look at this. Infimum of xn is nothing but what? This is infimum of sequence xn, means infimum of which set? Xn, where n belongs to n, or you equivalently you can say that infimum of x1, x2 and so on. So this is infimum of xn. So you can write in this way: infimum of k greater than or equals to 1 xk. Can you write like this? So k begin from which number? This 1. Infimum of x1, x2 and so on. So these two are same. Okay, so we should consider this set. And this, we know that what is infimum of xk, k greater than or equals to n, is equal to infimum is begin from which number? X n, xn plus 1, xn plus 2 and so on. And if I take n equal to 1, xk, k greater than or equals to 1, this is nothing but infimum of, now these terms begin from x1. So the first term is x1, x2, x3 and so on. Now note that This is a subset of xn, xn plus 1, xn plus 2. This is a subset of x1, x2, xn, xn plus 1 and so on. Clearly this is a subset of this. How can you say that this is a subset of this? Take one by one element. If you take xn, then xn is already there here. If you take xn plus 1, then it is also here. So all the elements of this sets are in this set. So we say that this is a subset of this. Already we have discussed in note that if A is a subset of B, A is a subset of B, where is this is A is a subset of B, and infimum of B is less than or equal to infimum of A. So the set which is larger, it has smaller infimum. Okay. So here infimum of this set x1, x2, x3 and so on, this is less than or equal to infimum of xn, xn plus 1, xn plus 2 and so on. So this is nothing but infimum of sequence xn, and this is less than or equal to infimum of xk, where k greater than or equals to n, but this is nothing but okay. So this is infimum of xk, k greater than or equals to n. So this is always less than or equal to supremum over n, infimum of xk, k greater than or equals to n. Clear? This is any number and this is supremum. So any number is always less than or equal to supremum. Okay. So now let me put this and this together. This is nothing but supremum of infimum. And this is nothing but lim inf of sequence xn. Therefore infimum of xn is always less than or equal to lim inf of xn. Let me say this to be 1. Now let us prove the second inverse. So this is proved. Okay. Now let us prove this less than or equal to this lim inf less than or equal to lim sup. Okay. So we will use this fact infimum of A to prove. In order to prove this, we will use this. We will use this fact. See, if A is a bounded subset of R, then infimum of A is always less than or equal to supremum of A. Clear, Abhay?
Okay.
This is obvious. Infimum is always less than or equal to supremum. So we will use this fact. Now in order to prove this inequality, now concentrate on limit inferior of xn and limit superior of xn. If you see the definition, limit inferior is nothing but supremum of some quantity, and this is infimum of some quantity. Okay. So in actually I should consider xk k greater than or equals to n. So if you consider this term, see, if you consider this term and if you consider this term, then which one is bigger and which one is smaller? Away. This is bigger or this is bigger?
Supremum wala.
Yes, this one is bigger than, this is a bigger than this one. This is obvious because this is a supremum of same set and this is infimum of same set. Let us say this is A. Supremum is always larger than infimum. So I can say that supremum k greater than equals to n less than or equal to infimum k greater than equal to xk. Why I have considered this? Because then I want to establish relation between lim sup and lim inf. Okay. So due to this reason, clearly since infimum k greater than or equals to n, xk less than or equal to supremum k greater than or equals to n, xk, it follows that now let me, and this is true for all n, so this is true also for supremum over n. Infimum k greater than or equals to n, xk less than or equal to supremum of k greater than or equals to n xk. This is true for all, so in particular it is also true for supremum. Now let me take right side infimum. This is nothing but supremum over n, infimum over k greater than or equals to n xk. This is less than or equal to infimum over n, supremum k greater than or equals to n xk. Now this is nothing but lim of sequence xn. This is nothing but lim sup of xn. Let me say this 2. So we have established second inequality. Okay. Now we will prove this inequality, limit inferior of xn less than or equal to supremum of xn. Now note that xn plus 1, xn plus 2 dot dot dot, this is a subset of x1, x2, xn plus 1 and so on. Clearly this is a subset of this, since all the elements in this sets are in this set. Therefore I can say that this is a subset of this set. Now A is a subset of B, therefore its supremum is also less than or equal to B. So by taking supremum of this set xn plus 1 and so on, this is less than or equal to supremum of x1, x2, x3 and so on. Supremum of xk, k greater than or equals to 1 less than or equal to supremum of k greater than or equals to 1, but this is nothing but supremum of sequence xn. And okay, now take the infimum on both the sides, infimum over n. This is a fixed number. Supremum xn is, see, I already found this does not depend on fixed real number. So by taking infimum over n, xk less than or equal to supremum of xn, but limit over n supremum of xn, this is nothing but, what can you say about this? Limit superior over n, limit superior xn less than or equal to supremum of, or in other way, also you can write in this way. See, this is true. Take limit n tends to infinity on both the sides by taking limit n tends to infinity, or you can from this take limit n tends to infinity on both the sides. So supremum for k greater than or equals to n, xk less than or equal to limit n tends to infinity, supremum of xn. Now see, this is a fixed real number, so this is nothing but supremum of xn, and this limit is nothing but lim sup. समझ में आ रहा है भाई? ये इस हिसाब इस तरह भी आप प्रूव कर सकते हैं, जरूरी नहीं कि
हाँ
ये
सर।
टेक्निक। यहाँ पे भी ऐसा भी, यहाँ पे भी ऐसा कर सकते हैं। देखिए ये है सपोज ये वाला, ठीक है, ये तो आप क्या करेंगे, इन्फीमम ऑफ एक्स एन लेस देन और इक्वल टू ये है। So for time being, forget about this term. By taking limit n tends to infinity on both sides. If you take here limit, then this will be limit inferior. Okay. So in any way, you can prove. So let me say this to be 3 by 1, 2, and 3. We get required inequality. Okay. Now let's prove the second one. Lim sup is sub-additive. B. I want to show that lim sup of xn plus yn less than or equal to lim sup of xn lim sup of y. Okay, I want to prove this result, so let us see. Now supremum of a plus b is less than or equal to supremum of a plus supremum of b. So we know that I should consider, see, since I want to establish this inequality, in this inequality it contains limit superior. Limit superior is nothing but infimum of supremum. So first of all I should consider supremum of set, and then I should take infimum. So we know that supremum over k greater than or equals to n xk plus yk less than or equal to supremum k greater than or equals to n xk plus supremum k greater than or equals to n yk. Clear? Abhay, clear? The reason is this.
हाँ सर।
Supremum of a plus b less than or equal to supremum of a plus supremum of b. Okay. Now by taking limit n tends to infinity on both the sides, we get limit n tends to infinity supremum k greater than or equals to n xn plus yn. Since xn less than or equal to yn, limit of xn less than or equal to limit of yn, this we have proved in the earlier lecture. And limit of xn plus yn is nothing but limit of xn plus limit of yn. Xk plus supremum k greater than or equals to n yk, which is equal to limit n tends to infinity. Now I can bring limit inside. Sorry. Okay. So now look at this. What does this represent? Okay. Clear? And on left side, this is nothing but limit superior of which sequence, xn plus
Y.
y. Okay, यहाँ पे इक्वल टू है तो यहाँ पे इक्वल टू लिखना नहीं है, दिखावे पे मत जाओ, अपनी अक्ल लगाओ। समझ में आ रहा है अभय? दिखावे पे मत जाओ,
मत जाओ।
अपनी अक्ल लगाओ। ये देखो
अक्ल
यहाँ पे
दिखाओ।
क्या है, लेस देन और इक्वल टू है। ड्यू टू दिस लेस देन और इक्वल टू, आई शुड पुट हियर लेस देन और इक्वल टू, नॉट इक्वल टू। ठीक है, सो limb soup is sub additive. Okay, similarly you can show that limb inf is super additive. Okay, तो उसमें क्या जरूरत रहेगी? वी नो दैट लिम इन्फ है तो मुझे क्या करना चाहिए? कंसिडर सुप्रीमम ऑफ इन्फीमम। ठीक है, इन्फीमम के ग्रेटर देन इक्वल्स टू एन एक्स के, ठीक है, प्लस वाई के। इन्फीमम ऑफ ए प्लस बी इज ऑलवेज लेस देन और इक्वल टू, ग्रेटर देन इक्वल्स टू इन्फीमम एक्स के। The reason is this, infimum of a plus b greater than equals to infimum of a plus infimum of b. Okay, so due to this reason I have written this. By just take limit n tends to infinity, infimum of k greater than equals to n x k plus y k greater than equals to limit n tends to infinity, infimum of k greater than equals to n x k plus limit n tends to infinity, infimum k greater than equals to n y k. But this is nothing but lim inf of xn. This is nothing but lim inf of y, and this is lim inf of xn plus or in other words, you can say that lim inferior is a super additive function. Okay, now let us prove next one. C, lim sup is positive homogeneous. This is my claim. Limit alpha xn is equal to alpha times limit superior xn if alpha greater than 0, and alpha times limit inferior xn if alpha less than 0. Okay, so in every case I should prove this. Okay, now if alpha is positive, then you can take alpha outside of, so this limit superior. So case 1, first let me assume that alpha greater than equals to 0. Then we know that I should consider infimum of alpha xk in order to find out limit superior of alpha xn. So first of all, look at this infimum of limit superior, so inferior infimum of supremum k greater than equals to n alpha xn. See, supremum of alpha is equal to alpha times supremum of a, provided alpha is positive. Since alpha is greater than equals to 0, I can take outside of the supremum. Alpha can be taken outside of the supremum. I should write here k. Okay, So alpha times xk k greater than equals to n. The reason is this: alpha greater than equals to 0. Okay, now take infimum over n. Okay, so since alpha is positive, infimum of alpha is equal to alpha times infimum of a. Okay, so I will keep. The reason is this: alpha is greater than equals to 0. But now look at this. This is nothing but on left side limit superior of alpha xn, and this is nothing but alpha. Okay, now consider the second case, alpha less than 0. So we know that, see, in order to prove this, okay, somehow I should bring limit inferior of alpha xn. In order to bring limit inferior of alpha xn, I should consider the term infimum over n supremum of xk where k greater than equals to n. So I should start with, see, I want to bring limit inferior of alpha xn, and this is the limit definition of limit inferior. So I should consider infimum over n supremum of this. In order to consider this whole term, first of all I should consider supremum over k greater than equals to n x, or I should concentrate on this term. मुझे लिमिट सुपीरियर ऑफ अल्फा एक्सएन निकालनी है किसी केस में, तो मुझे क्या करना चाहिए? मुझे ये लिमिट कंसिडर, ये क्वांटिटी कंसिडर करनी चाहिए पूरी। मुझे ये पूरी क्वांटिटी कंसिडर करने के लिए मुझे पहले ये स्मॉल पोर्शन कंसिडर करना होगा, ठीक है? तो लेट अस कंसंट्रेट ऑन सुप्रीमम और के ग्रेटर देन इक्वल्स टू अल्फा टाइम्स एक्स के। So supremum of alpha times xk is equal to now alpha is negative, so if I bring alpha outside of this supremum will be converted into infimum. So this, okay, now again the reason is this: alpha is negative. Now take infimum on both the sides over n. Now alpha is negative, so if I bring alpha outside, then infimum is converted into supremum, isn't it? Now we know that infimum of supremum is limit superior of alpha. I should write here alpha, sorry, alpha xk, okay, is equal to alpha times supremum of infimum as limit inferior if alpha is negative. ठीक है? So take, now see what I want to show next. Next I want to show that limit superior of minus xn is equal to minus of limit inferior of xn. So here alpha is minus 1, so alpha is negative. So if I put alpha is equal to minus 1 in this particular, take alpha equal to minus 1 in above. We get limit superior of minus xn is equal to minus limit inferior of xn. This is what exactly what that we want to prove. See, okay, or you may also write in this way, limit inferior of xn is nothing but minus of, okay, so this is positive homogeneous of Lim-Sup function. Next one is this D. If xn less than or equal to yn, claim. So before claim, let me write down given thing. It is given that xn less than or equal to yn for every n belongs to n. What is my claim? Lim-Sup of xn less than or equal to so in order to consider Lim-Sup, I should consider infimum of supremum. So in order to consider infimum of supremum, first of all I should concentrate on supremum. Okay, so now look at this. We know that xn less than or equal to n for all n in n. Therefore you can say that supremum, so due to this reason, since xn less than or equal to yn, for every n belongs to n, supremum of xn, xn plus 1, xn plus 2 and so on less than or equal to supremum of yn, yn plus 1 and so on. समझ में आ रहा है भाई? क्योंकि ये सारे xn छोटे हैं yn से, सो सुप्रीमम ये बड़ी होगी, ठीक है. This is nothing but supremum over k greater than equals to n, xk less than or equal to supremum yk k greater than equals to n. ठीक है. Now take infimum over n on both the side, or just don't take infimum, just use this fact by taking limit on both the side. Take limit n tends to infinity. Supremum of yk k greater than equals to n. So now look at this. This is nothing but limit superior of xn, and this is nothing but limit inferior of yn. Similarly, let me establish relation between limit inferior of xn and limit inferior of yn. See, since xn less than or equal to yn, what is relation between infimum of yn, xn plus 1 and so on, infimum of yn. So which set has larger infimum? Tell me. Obviously infimum of this set है, ये होगा ना, सारे yn बड़े हैं, ठीक. तो therefore infimum over k greater than equals to n, xk Now, in order to bring limit superior, I should take limit n tends to infinity on both the sides. Okay. Oh, sorry. I should consider, yes. Okay. Xk limit inferior. I want to bring limit inferior, so I should take limit n tends to. The reason is an less than or equal to bn for all n in n. This implies that limit of an less than or equal to limit of bn. Okay, I have used this fact, but this is nothing but limit inferior. Okay, this is what exactly I want to prove here. This is what okay. It looks good, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
So this is the, okay, now this. I think, okay. So this is second. This is the first one. Okay. So these are the some basic properties of limit superior and limit inferior. Now let me take some more properties regarding this. What is the time? Oh, 12 o'clock. Okay, we should have some time. So next, let me take some examples here. See this example. Let xn equal to xn equal to 1 upon n. Yn is given by 1 plus minus 1 raised to n upon n, and Zn is equal to 1 plus minus 1 raised to n by 2. Tn is equal to minus 1 raised to n 1 plus 1 by n. Okay. Now, first of all, let me consider infimum of, by the way, first of all, let me find out limit inferior and limit superior. सो सी दिस इज अ कन्वर्जेंट सीक्वेंस. एक चीज याद रखना, कन्वर्जेंट सीक्वेंस है ना, अगर इफ एक्शन इज कन्वर्जेंट एंड लिमिट सुपीरियर इज इक्वल टू लिमिट इंफीरियर. ये देखिए इसकी लिमिट मिल रही है सीक्वेंस की, क्या है, 0 है, इसलिए लिमिट सुपीरियर ऑफ एक्शन इज इक्वल टू 0 इज इक्वल टू लिमिट इंफीरियर ऑफ एक्शन. ठीक है. ये yn देखिए, yn की लिमिट क्या है, एज एन टेंस टू इन्फिनिटी. ये 1 तो 1 की लिमिट 1 होगी और 1 अपॉन एन टेंस टू 0 एज एन गोज टू इन्फिनिटी. तो लिमिट superior of yn is again 1 is equal to limit inferior of y. ये zn देखिए, लिमिट सुपीरियर ऑफ zn क्या होगा, तो ये देखिए सुपीरियर मीन्स जो सबसे बड़ी वैल्यू है वो, अगर n ऑड नंबर है तो 1 माइनस 1 दैट विल बिकम 0, और इवन है तो 1 प्लस 1 ये प्लस हो जाएगा -1 रेज़ टू 2 दैट इज plus 1. If you take n is even, then -1 raised to n is always plus 1. So 1 plus 1 is 2. 2 by 2 is 1. So limit superior is 1 and limit inferior of zn is 0. Now look at this sequence. Again you say that this sequence also can be written as tn. See, tn is nothing but, now bring -1 raised to n inside, so that -1 raised to n 1 by n. This has limit 0 but this has not limit 0, so you can see what is limit superior of tn. Tell me what is limit superior of tn. Largest value. If you take n equal to 1, then this becomes negative. But if you take n equal to 2, 1 plus 1 by 2, here you will get 1 plus 1 by 2 and -1 raised to 2, that is 3 by 2. So 3 by 2 is the largest one. समझ में आ रहा है वैभव?
हाँ सर.
और लिमिट इंफीरियर क्या होगा इसके लिए, n if you take n equal to -1, then this becomes 0. Then if you take n equal to 3, then -1 raised to 3 is just -1, and 1 minus 1 by 3 कितना आएगा
सर? 1 पर -2 आएगा ना.
if you take n equal to 1 minus n equal to 1, then -2. Yes, if you take n equal to 1, then 1 plus 1, this is 2 and this is minus. Okay, so limit inferior is -2. Clear? समझ में आया कि नहीं अभय?
हाँ सर आया.
हाँ ठीक है. तो यहाँ पे मुझे ये बताना है आपको, ये देखिए सीक्वेंस एक्शन है, इन्फिमम ऑफ एक्शन क्या हो रहा है, infimum of xn is GLB of xn is 1 by n, n belongs to n, और already we have proved that GLB of 1 upon n is 0. ठीक है. तो यहाँ पे देखिए infimum of xn is 0 है और लिमिट सुपीरियर लिमिट इंफीरियर भी 0 है. व्हाट डज दिस मीन, यहाँ पे इक्वालिटी होल्ड हो रही है. इक्वालिटी में होल्ड, कुछ एग्जांपल्स में ये इनइक्वालिटी है ना, इक्वल भी हो सकता है. देखिए इन जनरल infimum of action less than or equal to limit inferior of action, but there are some sequences for which infimum of action is equal to limit inferior. ठीक है. तो ये बात थी मुझे कहने को. और यहाँ पे देखिए सुप्रीमम कितना होगा एक्शन का फॉर दिस सीक्वेंस, और यहाँ पे देखिए दिस इज नथिंग बट लिमिट इंफीरियर ऑफ, यहाँ पे है. और सुप्रीमम क्या है एक्शन का, एक्शन क्या है मेरी सीक्वेंस 1 बाय n वेर n बिलोंग्स टू n. तो उससे सबसे बड़ा एलिमेंट कौन सा है सीक्वेंस में, 1. ठीक है. तो ये देखिए कि क्या हो रहा है, ये 1 है, लिमिट inferior of xn is equal to limit superior of xn is equal to infimum of xn, and all this value is 0 which is less than 1 equal to supremum of xn. Strict inequality may also hold. ये पहला वाला हमने रिजल्ट प्रूव किया था, ये वाला देखिए यहाँ पे, तो ये सारे जगह पे मैंने इक्वालिटी पाई है फॉर 1/n, और यहाँ पे स्ट्रिक्ट लेस देन पाया है। ठीक है, समझ में आया अभय?
हाँ सर।
बाद में वायन में देखते हैं। ठीक है, इन्फीमम ऑफ वायन और सुप्रीमम ऑफ वायन निकालते हैं तो क्या मुझे मिलता है। देखिए वायन क्या है, ये है, तो उसका इन्फीमम क्या होगा वायन का। इफ यू टेक n इक्वल टू 1 तो ये 0 हो जाएगा, n इक्वल टू 2 के लिए प्लस आएगा। इफ यू टेक n इक्वल टू 3 सो 1 माइनस 1/3। इफ यू टेक n इक्वल टू 3 1 minus 1/3 that is how much, बताइए।
2/3।
2/3 माइनस 2/3। ठीक है, तो इन्फीमम ऑफ वायन क्या होगी, बताइए। इन्फीमम ऑफ वायन, if you write few terms of ion you will get infimum and supremum. if you take n equal to 1 in yn तो क्या मूल्य मिलेगा आपको, 1 minus 1 that is 0। n equal to 2 1 plus 1/2। if you take n equal to 3 1 minus 1/3। if you take n equal to 4, ठीक है, तो ये देखिए यहाँ 0 आया, ये क्या होगा
3/2।
3/2, ये
2/3।
2/3, लेकिन ये प्लस है होगा। ठीक है, ये क्या होगा, तो देखिए इन्फीमम ऑफ वायन क्या है, सबसे छोटा एलिमेंट 0, और सुप्रीमम क्या है, आई थिंक 3/2 इज द लार्जेस्ट वन। ओके, तो ये देखिए लिमिट इन्फीरियर क्या था वायन का, 1, और लिमिट सुपीरियर भी क्या था, 1 था ना। तो यहाँ पे क्या मुझे मिला, 0 इन्फीमम ऑफ वायन 0 लेस देन 1 इज इक्वल टू लिमिट सुपीरियर ऑफ विच इज फर्दर लेस देन 1 लेस देन 3/2। तो ये ऐसा भी पॉसिबल है। ठीक है, यहाँ दोनों पे ये इक्वल हो जाए और ये यहाँ पे स्ट्रिक्टली लेस देन आ सकता है। बाद में देखिए Zn सीक्वेंस है, मैं उसे लेट मी राइट डाउन फ्यू टर्म्स ऑफ Zn। व्हाट इज द डेफिनेशन ऑफ Zn, यहाँ पे देखिए ये है। ठीक है, तो इफ यू टेक n इक्वल टू 1 then 1 minus 1 raised to 1, that is this becomes -1, so 1 minus 1 is 0, so the first term of the sequence is 0. if you take n equal to 2, so 1 plus 1 minus 1 raised to 2, that is, so second element of Zn is 1. then take n equal to 3, so you will get 0. if you take n equal to 4, again you will get 1. so there are only two choices, either all the terms are 0 or either every term of sequence is 0 or 1. ठीक है, तो मुझे बताइए उसकी इन्फीमम क्या होगी,
0।
0 और सुप्रीमम 1 होगी। ठीक है, तो ये देखिए लिमिट इंफीरियर है वो इन्फीमम ऑफ Zn is equal to limit inferior of Zn equal to 0, which is less than limit superior of Zn is equal to supremum of Zn। ठीक है, तो ये Zn के लिए है। बाद में Tn sequence, let me write down few terms of Tn. Tn is given by -1 raised to n into 1 plus 1 upon n। तो हम कुछ टर्म लिखते हैं। इफ यू टेक n इक्वल टू 1, ठीक है, तो क्या मिलेगा? पहला टर्म -1 plus 1/2, that is 3/2। you take n equal to 2, not 3/2 here, and if you take n equal to 1, this becomes if you take n equal to 1, 1 plus 1, that is 2, and with negative sign। ठीक है, ये क्यों कैसे मैंने लिखा है? देखिए -2 कहाँ से आया? अगर आप यहाँ पे n इक्वल टू 1 लेते हैं तो क्या होगा? -1 raised to 1, that is -1, और 1 plus 1 2, so 2 with minus sign। okay, if you take n equal to 2, 1 plus 1/2, that is 3/2 with positive sign। if you take n equal to 3, 1 plus 1/3, tell me, 1 plus 1/3, 4/3,
4/3.
isn't it? And so on। So by looking at this sequence, can you guess what is its infimum? बताइए।
-2.
And what is supremum?
3/2.
3/2, yes, very good। So what is limit inferior for Tn? 3/2, and limit superior is -2। so sorry, where is T and Tn? yes, limit inferior is -2, okay, and limit superior is 3/2। so here limit inferior is infimum of Tn। see here, so what is the relation between inferior of infimum of Tn, okay, and what is limit superior, limit inferior? this is -2। limit inferior of Tn क्या है? कहाँ गया Tn? this is not -2 actually, it should be 2, it should be not -2। oh, I have made mistake here। see, n tends to infinity, this term goes to 0, so limit inferior and limit superior depends on this term, okay, fine। so what is, by the way, tell me, what is limit superior? -1 raised to 2 into 1, that is 1, and what is limit inferior? -1। ये अब मैं आपको यहाँ पे बताता हूँ कैसे मैंने लिखा है, which is limit inferior is -1। so limit infimum of Tn is -2, which is less than -1. Limit inferior of Tn, which is less than limit superior of Tn, that I have got 1, and 1 is less than सुप्रीमम ऑफ Tn. ये मैं आपको बता देता हूँ. लिमिट इन्फीरियर मुझे निकालनी है. तो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल लेट मी फाइंड आउट लिमिट सुपीरियर ऑफ Tn. ये है क्या? लिमिट n टेंस टू इन्फिनिटी अकॉर्डिंग टू डेफिनेशन सुप्रीमम ओवर k ग्रेटर देन इक्वल्स टू n tk. ठीक है अभय, वैभव?
हाँ सर.
हाँ सर.
ये k greater than equals to n. Let me put the value of tk. tk is -1 raised to n, 1 plus 1 by n. ठीक है? tk, so I should write k in place of n. Fine. So limit n tends to infinity. What is the supremum? See, let me write down few terms here. Supremum of which set? If you take k equal to n, the first term will be -1 raised to n, 1 plus 1 by n. -1 raised to n plus 1, 1 plus 1 upon n plus 1, and so on. So this is limit n tends to infinity. सुप्रीमम कितनी होगी यहाँ पे देखिए. n इवन होगा तब होगी ना सुप्रीमम. ये देखिए, अगर n ऑड है, ठीक है, तो ये नेगेटिव हो जाएगा. ठीक है, तो यहाँ पे दो पॉसिबिलिटीज है. इफ n इज इवन देन दिस इज 1/1 plus n. ठीक है, और सुप्रीमम इज जस्ट 1 इफ n इज इवन. ये देखिए, ये 1/n तो टेंस टू 0 हो जाएगा. ठीक है, तो ये 1 हो जाएगा. द लिम सूप इज 1. ये समझ में आ रहा है कि नहीं आ रहा है मैं जो बोल रहा हूँ वो? क्योंकि अल्टरनेटिवली आपको क्या करना है, ये n गोज टू इन्फिनिटी, सो 1/n गोज टू 0. सो इस पे डिपेंडेंट रहेगा -1 रेज़ टू n. अगर n इवन है तो 1 होगा, n ऑड है तो -1 होगा. तो मुझे तो सुप्रीमम चाहिए. सुप्रीमम इज 1. ठीक है, ऐसा एग्जाम्पल शायद कल लिया था हमने. यस, यस्टरडे वी हैव टेकन. तो ये एक्चुअली कैसा होगा मैं आपको जो फिर से लिख के बताता हूँ. -1 रेज़ टू n इंटू 1 प्लस 1/n. ये हो जाएगा क्या अगर मैं एलोबरेटिवली लिखता हूँ इसको? देखिए, सुप्रीमम क्या होगी? 1 प्लस 1/n इफ n इज इवन, और n ऑड है. n ऑड है तो ये नेगेटिव हो जाएगा. तो n प्लस 1 विल बी इवन, सो दिस विल बिकम मैक्सिमम. ये प्लस वाला समझ में आ रहा है अभय? वैभव
आ रहा है सर.
अगर ये n
हाँ
टेंस
सर.
दोनों केस में ये लिमिट क्या हो जाएगी? 1.
1.
ठीक है, सो लिमिट सुपीरियर ऑफ Tn इज 1. नाउ लेट मी फाइंड आउट लिमिट इनफीरियर ऑफ Tn. ये क्या होगी? लिमिट n टेंस टू इन्फिनिटी infimum of xk, k greater than equals to n, tk. Since the sequence is Tn. Limit n tends to infinity. What is tk? -1 raised to n, 1 plus 1 by n. तो ये देखिए, किसकी मुझे इन्फिमम निकालनी है? -1 रेज़ टू n, 1 plus 1 by n, -1 raised to n plus 1, 1 plus 1 upon n plus 1. एंड सो ऑन। तो देखिए ये क्या हो जाएगा, लिमिट n टेंस टू इंफिनिटी, ये सुप्रीमम क्या इन्फिमम क्या होगी, अगर n ऑड है, n ऑड है तो ये नेगेटिव होगा, ये दिस विल बी द लार्जेस्ट नेगेटिव नंबर, तो ये हो जाएगा उसका इन्फिमम। और n इवन है तो क्या होगा, ये पॉजिटिव हो जाएगा तो दिस विल बिकम्स लार्जेस्ट। ठीक है, 1 प्लस 1 बाय n प्लस 1 if n is even. So in any case n we will get answer is equal to -1। तो ये मुझे देखिए, यहाँ से आप एक चीज़ तय कर सकते हैं कि ये दो सीक्वेंस का सम है, फर्स्ट वन इज -1 एंड अनदर वन इज -1 अपॉन इंटू 1 बाय, तो ये कन्वर्जेंट है, तो इसकी लिमिट डायरेक्ट सब्स्टिट्यूट कर दो। इसकी लिमिट क्या होती है एज n गोज टू इन्फिनिटी 0, तो बाद में बची एक ही सीक्वेंस, कौन सी सीक्वेंस, -1n, तो इसकी लिमिट सुपीरियर क्या होगी, जो ये वाली सीक्वेंस है उसका लिमिट सुपीरियर होगा, वही उसकी लिमिट सुपीरियर होगी। और इन्फ क्या होगी, जब इसकी लिमिट इन्फ होगी वो टी एन की लिमिट। ठीक है, समझ में आ गया?
आ गया सर।
Okay,
हाँ
so
सर।
we stop our discussion. In the next lecture we will see some further properties of lim sup and lim inf. So this is a very important topic. Okay, so goodbye.
गुड बाय सर।